Guys, there is finally a good exhaust for the 450SS that is not some cheap off of eBay. If you guys have got a 450SS and you've been looking into an exhaust, then you are very apparent that everything available is like absolute hot garbage. But Yoshimura just released their brand new exhaust for the 450SS, and I have one. Shout out to Yoshi for sending this out. I am so stoked. Okay, now, I planned on doing a whole different video. I was gonna put rear sets on and stuff like that, but when this exhaust showed up yesterday, I literally ditched all of my plans so I could film this video and get it out to you guys as fast as possible. The bike already sounds good. It's got a parallel twin, we love that. But with this exhaust, I think it's gonna sound even better. So in today's video, we're gonna get the Yoshi installed on the 450SS. We'll do a little sound test beforehand and then a sound test after, and we will see how sick this bike is gonna sound and look afterwards. I'm excited. You guys hit the like button if you like your bike sounding better. All right, let's get into this thing. If you guys are new here, this is WBRGarage, the show where I buy motorcycles, make content on them for you guys, and then I give the bikes away after we are done making content on them. If you guys want to win this 450SS or my 300SS that we're currently doing a giveaway on, go to WBRGarage.com. All you gotta do is grab merch, grab a membership. For as little as $5, you get 10 chances to win both bikes. So it's kind of like 20 chances, and you can get a cool WBRG mug. Look at this thing. Look at this mug. Imagine you buy a coffee mug and you win a motorcycle. Just saying. We're gonna do a sound check in a second of the stock exhaust, but like, I just wanted to see what this thing looks like. Actually, I need gloves. If you're unboxing exhausts, as a note, wear gloves because the oils on your hand will mess up the exhaust when it gets hot, especially if it's titanium. Just a heads up for you guys. Okay, gloves are on. Let's see what this thing looks like. All right, we got mounting hardware. Okay, very simple box situation. Oh, guys, look at that. Oh my gosh, this thing is legit. Bro, get the hell out of here with that. With the carbon, look at the shape. And the little carbon guard. Oh my gosh. Let's do some close-up shots of this thing. Guys, this exhaust looks so freaking good. Also, just as a comparison, that's how long it is. I want you guys to just understand what the stock exhaust looks like and how long the stock exhaust is. Okay, so that is the full exhaust, and it doesn't sound terrible, but let's all be honest, it looks atrocious. Also, it's so long. Look at that. My God, this bike is gonna look so much better after we get this exhaust installed. Okay, we're gonna roll the bike outside, and then I'm gonna do a crank up so that way it'll be a cold start. You guys will be able to hear what the bike sounds like. I'll do a little rev real quick, and then we're gonna pull the bike back in and we'll get the new exhaust installed. Totally cold start. As you guys can see, the bike still sounds good, totally stock. So I'm gonna let it warm up and then we'll do a little higher revving. Then we'll get the bike back in here. We gotta get an audio thing. Also, I need a little furry thing for this because it's so windy outside. All right guys, I got a little furry thing on the microphone. So let's do a little rev, see what it sounds like. Hopefully there's not too much wind. All right, let's get it in here and get the other one installed. In case you guys are curious what the bike sounds like while I'm rolling, we'll show a shot of me riding the motorcycle from one of the other tons of freaking videos we've made on it. If you guys want a playlist, we'll have a link in the description for all the videos we've made on this motorcycle so far, and that way you can get a riding sound, but we'll put a little clip in here for you. All right, so guys, I have to cool this bike down now so I can film the rest of this video. Obviously, if you're installing an exhaust, make sure the bike is cool, if not like slightly warm. Don't make it hot as hell before you install an exhaust because you don't want to burn yourself. Then again, I doubt you're gonna be recording a video for YouTube to show the exhaust stock. Anyway, fan cuts on in 3, 2.
A few moments later.
So guys, bike seems totally cool now. Great, I'm gonna get the lift up and we'll get this old one off so we can get this new Yoshi on. That's a hefty boy. We're gonna save some weight too. This Yoshi exhaust is so much lighter than the other one. I didn't even think about the weight savings, but it is definitely there. One of the nice things about a slip-on exhaust is the install literally could not be easier. You guys saw it was the 2 bolts to get the stock exhaust off, and now to get this on, it's just gonna slide onto this, and then we're gonna put a clamp bolt on, and then this like holding bolt. That's the literal install, so you can do it yourself and you get a good audible change. You're probably not gonna get a ton of performance change out of a slip-on, but get a good sound change and it looks way better. So there's the pros. That's all. Now you have a sick exhaust from a reputable company that you know is gonna work well. Awesome. Alrighty guys, easiest freaking install ever. Now we gotta get it rolled out and we gotta get this thing cranked up to see the sound difference. Also, Yoshi's information says that this exhaust will change colors after a 15-minute heat cycle. So I guess it's a metal that will change colors. I'm not a scientist, I don't know. So I'm gonna get the bike off the lift and get it rolled out. We'll do a cold start again, then we'll let it heat up for 15 minutes, and then we'll do an actual rev. Honestly though, look at that thing. That looks so much better than the stock exhaust. Even if it sounds exactly the same, it would be worth it for just the look. Oh, I did forget to note, so the stock exhaust, you don't need the bolt for the stock exhaust, but you do need the bolt on the back. So you use the same stock bolt, so just keep that in mind. Don't throw it away. Guys, I had to stop for a second and look at the size of the hole of the Yoshi. Look at the size of the stock exhaust. It's literally like 3 to 4 times larger. There's no shot that this bike is gonna sound the same. This is gonna be great. Alrighty guys, first off, the look, absolutely fantastic, but crank up time. All right, very cold, keep this in mind. Here we go. I hope I can block the wind.
Oh my God!
What? This is a 450. And it sounds like that? Are you kidding? I want to rev it up so bad. Dude, that is... Oh my God. All right, we're gonna let it warm up for 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a time lapse on the camera to see if it changes colors at all. Oh my God, that's so sick. Oh my gosh.
Minutes later.
All right, my friends, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I've let it warm up for 15 minutes, not seeing any color change in the exhaust, but oh my God. I don't even understand how that can happen. How can a bike go from sounding decent to sounding like holy with a slip-on? The only thing we have to go do now is go ride the thing. So if you're just interested in the little rev thing, you can click off now. Links in the description for the exhaust if you want to check it out. I'm gonna go for a ride so I can do this thing. Oh my gosh, what did they do? My buddy made these really cool key tags. Hold on, there we go. Check that out. Okay, 450SS on one side, WBRG on the other. I'll have links in the description for Keytags if you want your own. He makes all types of cool stuff. Okie dokie, time to get some gear on and go for a ride and see what this sounds like. A brap, truly a brap. What's going on, guys? All right, bike is out here with this beautiful Yoshi pipe on it. And guys, the ride to here was so great. I cannot wait for you guys to hear this. I'm gonna go ahead and get it cranked up. It is warmed up now, and we'll be able to hear what it sounds like warmed up. I'll rev it up, and then we'll go for a quick ride. I want you guys to be able to hear what it sounds like actually riding it, and then I'm gonna find the closest highway, and we'll go get on the highway so you guys can hear a highway entrance. But warm startup. This is a 450 motorcycle. What is going on? If you guys are new to motorcycles, you might not understand. That sounds incredible for a 450. All right, guys, let's go find a highway and go ride this thing. There is no way to get around the fact that I am shocked, like truly shocked at what this bike can sound like. Like, I've heard parallel twins sound really good before. We've done some installs on an MT-07 and an R7. Those have parallel twin style engines. So I've heard this sound before. I just didn't think it could sound this good out of a 450. Absolutely shocked. By the way, I did look up the exhaust price. It does cost $569, I think, so $570. So keep that in mind. It's really not that bad. One of the other cool things about the exhaust while we were getting to the highway is I was looking up the power numbers that this exhaust gave. So as you guys know, I said that with slip-ons, you don't normally get any real power bump, but apparently this thing gives the 450SS a pretty decent power bump, at least in the low rev range and the high rev range, which is really cool for an exhaust that's less than 700 bucks. Hell, less than 600 bucks. Love that so much. I hope you guys can hear how much more throaty the bike sounds now. It's almost insane. Oh, the rev for the downshift, dude, get out of here. Dude, I love the low CC market right now. You guys are spoiled for choice, not even just for bike, but now you've got a great bike, but one of the main issues with this thing was there wasn't a lot of aftermarket support. But as we're sitting here making these videos on this bike, more and more stuff keeps coming out, and you can make this bike sound like this. It's so awesome. All right, here we go. Yes! Oh, that's so great. Dude, why do you need a bigger bike these days? You can get a smaller bike that's better on gas, plenty of power, and it gets to sound like that. There's literally no reason to get a bigger bike. Oh, it's got some pops too. Hold on, let me decel real quick and see if we can get some. There's some of the pops we wanted. Man, get out of here. You know what's awesome is this exhaust is a 1-for-1, works on the 450 NK as well, the naked version. So if you guys have one of those, you can essentially get the exact same sound. And that thing is already torquey. So can you imagine getting more low end and high end out of that bike? That one would be sick too, dude. All right, we should be coming up on the highway up here, guys. That construction kind of threw me off. After we do the highway run, I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this exhaust, if you can't tell it already. All right, highway entrance, camera is falling off, can confirm. Let's just pray to sweet little baby Jesus it doesn't. All right. Let's go, fam. Oh my God, that's awesome. That camera is going to fall. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It's shaking so much. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all. One of the things I'm really happy about with one of the things I'm super happy about is going 6th gear high up in the revs. I was kind of worried it was so loud in the low RPMs that it was gonna just drone on the highway, but it really doesn't. At the high RPMs, it just kind of chills out. Like, I can totally ride with this and it's not gonna annoy me at all. That is awesome. I love this so much. You know, this is coming from a guy that's not typically a big fan of the look of a Yoshi exhaust. I've always thought they sounded great, but I never thought they looked great. This is the first one that I actually like the look and the sound of. I'm pretty sure this is the exit with like a big turn. We're gonna try it and find out. I can't decide if I like the acceleration sound or the deceleration sound more. It actually might be the decel, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, this is the big turn exit. Okay, cool, this is perfect. We're gonna get a good decel noise. I'll come in a little hot and engine breakdown. Bro, yes, absolutely. Oh, here we go. Even more. Dude, I'm so excited about this. All right, guys, holy crap. Okay, final thoughts on the Yoshi. Obviously, you guys have been hearing it this whole video. Y'all jump down in the comments and let me know what you think of how this bike sounds now that we've got the Yoshi pipe on it. And if you like the sound, drop a like on the video. All right, so for a cost of 570 bucks-ish, something like that, you get this sound, you get a power bump, you get a weight drop, and the exhaust looks incredibly better than the stock exhaust that the bike comes with. Honestly, if I owned this motorcycle and I wasn't giving it away, it would be there would be no choice but to get this exhaust. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, Yoshimura sent us the exhaust. They're not seeing this video before it goes live. They have no say in the video. They literally were like, hey, do you want an exhaust? And I was like, oh my God, yes, please. And they were nice enough to send one out, so we do appreciate that. Anyways, guys, this is a no-brainer. There's no way I'm putting my money behind any eBay exhaust that is offered for this motorcycle when this thing exists. There's just 0% chance I'm doing that. Those RPMs climb so much faster. Yes. Alrighty, I gotta figure out where the hell I am. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you got to this point, you made it through the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for that. It honestly really helps our videos out when you guys watch through the whole thing. So we really appreciate that. Guys, I've been Chaseontwowheels. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to win this motorcycle, we are giving it away over at WBRGarage.com. You can get an entry for as little as $5, and it really helps support the channel and us to create the content that you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this ride, and I can't wait to put more miles on this bike, dude. Everything we're installing on it just makes it better and better and better, and I get more and more sad when I realize that I will eventually have to give this bike away. So there's that. You guys ride safe out there. I will see you on the next one.